Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is an M60. It's a tier 10 American medium. It's actually a reward tank as well, and you can get it in the Bond store. It's located on the southwest spawn of Live Oaks, and this one is under the command of Jamie2006 of the S3AL clan, and he's going to put it through its paces. Well, I think you can see straight away he's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel, and he is working his way up to his 3rd mark. Now, this tank was you could say, the development of the M48 pattern. It was started in 1957. They placed the order in 1959 with Chrysler, and they finally built 15,000 of these in all variants. And in fact, there's a real possibility that some of them might be put into action in the future, because a lot of them are still in storage and could be used. It's a 105mm main gun, which is capable of 390 alpha, very accurate, and it's got 268mm of pen with standard APCR, and with the heat rounds, it can actually do 350mm. Now, basically, you can say this is an American version of a Leopard tank in that he's a sniper tank. It's not a brawler as such, doesn't really have the armor for that, but it is very, very good as a sniper. Look at that beautiful high roll, 60 TP, penetrated, trying to go for the ammo rack if he can, or for the engine bay if he can't. 60 TP's backing up. Okay, I think he's got an opportunity here. He's gone to tactical mode there. Have a good look and see where everyone is. Unfortunately, missed the opportunity to get a shell through that gap. But you can see that there is a 113 just the other side of one house. E900s on the other. Oh, hello, mystery. Yeah, that was, I think that was a critical hit on the 60 TP, actually. But, or was it the EBR? No, it's the EBR. Okay, they know he's here, but they also know that they can't really go across the gap without taking a round. Hello! 113, yeah, easy pen. Thin armor on the 113, or thin-ish for a heavy tank. We did find one in our direction, but look at that, we've got another one that's a high roll for 402. Jamie's definitely trying to penetrate as much as he can. Thank you very much. E50M, total disrespect for him. You know, it's really funny. Oh, yep, that one didn't. Upper plates, I think. But you can see he's really disrespecting these tanks. Now, it used to be the only way you could get an M60 was to be one of the best players on either of the servers, or that you managed to get a code given to you by Wargaming, because they did give away some. And yeah, some players, some really nice players, E50 out of the game, did manage to get freebies given to them in terms of cards, code cards, so they could actually get a new tank for nothing. Now, you may have seen actually at one of the Twitch shows, I think a long while back, we had Sophie Line and we had the Chieftain, and they both went to the Twitch show, and they had an M60 actually at the show with World of Tanks, and there was that was one of those pictures of the Chieftain with his sword out and his cavalry cap. Of course, you know he's a colonel in the US Army Reserve. And Sophie Line climbing all over the M60. Well, you can't keep Sophie Line off a tank, really. She just loves them. They're her pets. Oh, beautiful shot into the engine bay, the E3. Now, can he do that again? Yes, he can. Thank you very much. It's such a fast reload as well, this thing. The standard reload by the book, 8.44 seconds. You can see here, his reload, 7.11. And having a good look around as well, because there are other tanks around here that keep causing problems, like that EBR 105. But he's disappearing down there. Can we get a shot? Tried. Somebody's in our cap area, and I think they went down the railway line. can see their EBR over there. We're going to have to come back to the cap area if we want to get a reset. We can do that. Nice shot there, by the way. Unfortunately, the Manticore was a little too hasty. Ah, that one just a bit snap. Arty's trying his best. He moved into the town because it was just too dangerous near the cap area. We can't see any around here. Oh, now we can. Yeah, we took 2 hits, one from an E50M. E105 is going to be coming any second. That's a reset. 5 cap points only, though. And yeah, we might. Oh, the leopard's gone. Taken out by our ST2. Oh, brilliant shot! He took out the E50M, and he might actually have a defender medal. I'm not sure if that was the defender. Okay, that EBR 105 really does need to go. He's being a bit of a pain. Hello, goodbye. Lovely shot, perfect. Got him when he was retreating away from us. It's the best way to get them when you're coming towards you or going away. They're showing no angular velocity either side, and you just aim straight down the rear of them and put a new hole in their rear. Okay, well, what more can I say about this thing? It really is an excellent gun handling. Has 9 degrees of gun depression. It has excellent speed. Top speed 60 kilometers an hour. That's light tank speed on a medium tank. It has the eggshell armor at the front of the vehicle. There you go. The same as on the E5. You see, pretty torn up on the front of this one as well. Some of the return fire that came, and they were heat rounds. It really has a lot going for it. It's even got the British gun, the L7A1, of course made by the Americans. And another high roll. Come on, you can do it. He does want that 3rd mark. He's working for it. Come on, baby. It's only 2 enemies left. He's gone. And that means now the only other Arty in the game is the GWE900. Or the only other enemy, I should say. We don't know where he is, but we suspect that he's somewhere between us and the enemy base. So let's have a look over here and see if he's actually hiding. Well, doesn't appear to be. Which is odd, because he should be this side of the map. We're going to run into him. There he is! Hello! Okay, drop the gun a little bit, and the kill shot comes in from the 261, and that is the end of the game. You can tell that Jamie likes playing the M60, and yes, he does so well in it. He's got an ace tanker out of that game. Well, that's not surprising, considering the amount of damage he did. You also got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. And he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. You can see that by scrolling the page to see all the enemy tanks he hit. He did not get a defender medal. We'll find out how many defense points he actually got later on. His win rate was 8,042 from that, which is super unicum and a lot more. So it's not going to be long before he actually gets the 3rd mark based on that performance. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he got the highest damage on his team, but not the highest damage overall. The E50M on the enemy, or E50, managed to get the high caliber for 5,822 hit points of damage. So he was their big bad boy, and he was the one I think that went down the railway line. At least I suspect he was. The other one, of course, was actually taken out in the town, and that was taken out by Jamie, I think, or it may have been Jamie who actually hit him. We can tell here because he actually hit both of them, but you can see that, yes, he did kill an E50M. There you go, Saha. And the other, he killed both of them actually. So yes, both E50Ms went down to him in the game, but it was the other E50M who took away the high caliber from him. Second highest damage went to Jamie, 5635. 5,441 hit points went to the Foch 1.5. And when it came to kills, we can see the highest number was 3, and that was held by Jamie, the Foch 155, the Viz 55, and the Leopard 1 of the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, there's only one player in it. Yes, it's Jamie. 1,263 base experience points to him. The only player to get over 1,000 base. 983 went to the Foch 155. 929 went to the Reiner Sorrente. He fired only 26 rounds in that game. You do get 57 rounds total capacity, so that's only about half his ammo. Well, less than half. 19 direct hits on the enemy, 16 penetrations, 5,635 hit points, of which 1,085 were at more than 300 meters. So most of it close range shooting, but he was actually standing off far enough off that if the enemy did fire at him, he wasn't going to lose too many hit points in the process. Although you did see some pretty big holes on the front of his vehicle. 3 hits received from the enemy, all 3 penetrations. I did say the armor's fairly weak. The strongest armor is on the front of the hull, 93.2 millimeters. Actually on the front of the turret, I should say, 254. That's around the mantlet area. But the front of the hull's 93. And of course, it is angled armor. It's got the eggshell shape from the E5. So it's fairly light on armor, mostly on most places around the vehicle. The only difference being the turret. So on this vehicle, you try to aim for the upper plate or the lower plate on the vehicle to penetrate. But yes, he did suffer 3 pens. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 12 enemy vehicles damaged, 3 killed, 2,872 hit points of spotting assist on that game. And he got 5 defense points, so he didn't actually manage to get enough defending points. I think some of the other players actually must have put shells in to get the resets. On a premium count, he actually made a profit of 17,435 credits, and that's including having to pay for consumables at full price and also a mixture of ammunition. He also picked up 1,989 experience points out of that game as well. So that was a pretty good ace, and that was only, well, yesterday actually that he played that one. He sent it in to me. But he sent me in another replay a short while ago. And let's have a look at that battle and see how he got on in that. And in the second battle, Jamie's now on the northeast corner of Karelia. Game on. Well, since he's got the L7A1 105mm main gun, it's such an accurate gun that he really should go to the sniping position and literally tear the enemy to shreds. Yes, it's that rock over there. I think he's actually going to go for it, but I'm wondering, would he go for the other rock instead? No, he's decided will be the sniping position, and now he'll go to town. He wasn't fast enough to get the counterpanzer, and that guy dipped into the dip very, very quickly, which is the correct thing to do. If you're, if I play an Arty on this corridor, I actually tried to deck into that dip. Oh, he tracked him. Lovely. Beautiful. And the guy's not even returning fire. I'm not sure if he knows we're here. Oh, he does know we're here now. And that's 402, I think, was he hit the tracks. No, somebody else actually, and we're getting assist. Hello. And that's the kill shot. Okay, he's decided he is going to move the dip himself and really oppose the enemy. We've got control of the horseshoe. Now, go for the side of the turret. Yeah, nice. High roll, 392. Remember 390 Alpha. Where are you? Oh, no you don't. You're not going up there. Oh, we bounced around from the Kampfpanzer Bumfsi. And he gets one into the engine bay of the TVP, but he has to duck down because there's a mouse coming up behind him. We'll put one into the side. It's a high roll for 411. Watch out for the TVP when he comes over the top. He's going to try and do us there. Go for the weak spot. Gets him. Now we're pulling back actually because I think he's worried about that TVP taking advantage of him. There he is. Hello. Gets one shot on the return. TVP can't hit us. Yep, we've done the right thing. Pulled back and he can't get shots. Now we've got the bushes in our favour. Are we going to go up onto the horseshoe and murder that TVP? Well, we could. He must be feeling the pressure at the moment because he's in reload. Okay, we're trying to get up. We got hit in the engine bay. This is going to hurt. Oh, the Conqueror hits us. He didn't. He screwed it. And there's the TVP. So he did go down from one of those shots. I'm not sure if it was us, but the TVP was out the game. And now we can do the same to the enemy by just poking around the corner and hitting him. Got to watch out that we don't expose our lower plate. Ow! That is not fair. Minotauro fires up onto the horseshoe using his teammates for spotting. Thank you. That's the end of the Conqueror. Now you just got to keep the pressure up, pumping in damage as fast as you can. Ow! The Unis is trying to shoot us now. We can't leave this position. We need the damage. Tries to go for the roof. Gets it. Needs to leave this position now, though. He needs to get away. Okay, he's unspotted now, so they can't see him moving. Changing position. He's going to use the rock for cover. Oh! Changing the shell back to APCR. Doesn't need the extra pen for the heat rounds. A lot of these tanks down here. Oh, nice. Thank you very much. We'll have that. Goes into the 105. He's 1 hit point. Would you believe that? We miss out on a kill by 1 hit point. Come on, Wargaming. I'm sure they only do that just to keep him in the game for another few seconds. There you are. Thank you very much. We'll have some hit points off you. And look at 4 shells hit him at the same time. And he died when he did a swan dive off the edge. Thank you. We'll have the Unis. He hit us. Or was it somebody else? So, again, he's suffering now. Oh, another shot in. Low roll, 338. Oh, we'll take the object 430U. And 418, that's a high roll. We're really punishing them. We're up to 5,700 now. And that's more. 434, that's another high roll. And the 430U is about to expire from a fire. Are we going to go? We're going to go for the MXM451, or are we going back? 430U, thank you. We'll have that. Oh! Armor! You blocked us. Okay, he wants this one. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. The Sharp Future 4 got him in the end. We're finding it. We're looking for a way to get down so we can get after that AMXM4. But Jamie's really excited. Very excited indeed, because his third mark calculator is probably trying to tell him that he's actually done it. And he gets another hit. Doesn't get the kill. There's the Gorilla 15. Now, can we get a shot? No. He's now up to 6,500 hit points of damage. He can't be far away from getting a third mark at this point, because after the damage he did the previous battle and this damage, there's only 2 enemy left. The Sharp Future 4 and the Gorilla 15. He wants a bit of either of them. Oh, Gorilla's gone. Now, who's next? Sharp Future 4 is surrounded. You might as well just sit here and watch as he burns. Where he will go. And that's it. That's the end of the game. It's a victory. Here's the end of battle results, and that was an ace tanker game for Jamie2006 of S3AL in the M60. He did get his third mark of excellence out of that game, and now his third mark is on his barrel. His average was 95%. He was absolutely creaming the enemy every game. He got a Viper effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle. Fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. He actually picked up a Valley of the, I'm trying to bring it up there, Valley of the Patents for killing at least 100 patent tanks during those games. You can see the list of tanks listed there, which count as patents. He also got a Spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him in the game, a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 6. He also picked up a Hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. And the reason this is all so wonky is because the ace tanker couldn't fit in on the line, and that's why they were a bit off kilter. He got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game, a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team, And he also got the tank sniper for doing the most damage at a distance of 300 meters or more. His win rate on this one was 9,038. That's even higher than the previous games. You remember that was 8,042. This one, 9,038. What a great performance. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the highest damage was 6,554. And when I could see it topping over 5,000, I thought, he must be there. He must be there by now. In fact, actually, he did. He went way over it. And in fact, you can see that the second highest scorer was the E3 on his team, who managed 6,420 hit points of damage. So they weren't far apart throughout that game. And he must have been worried that the E3 might get more than him. But he must have known that his average damage was more than enough to get that third mark. Third highest damage in the game actually went to the E4 on the enemy team, 3,671 hit points of damage to him. When it came to kills, though, 4 kills went to Jamie, 3 kills went to the Udis 03 on that one, 033, and 2 kills went to the T123, the Sharpshooter 4, and nobody on the enemy team managed to get 2 kills. In fact, only 5 players got kills at all in that game. When it came to base XP, he's definitely got that one as well. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,243 base experience points means he's the only player to get over 1,000 base in that game. 985 went to the Object 752. 976 went to the T110E3. He fired 23 rounds. That's less than half his ammo. Of course, you know this thing, as I said before, 57 rounds capacity. So he was barely using it, but he was getting direct hits every time, or nearly every time, because he got 22 direct hits, 23 shots fired, 22 direct hits, 18 penetrations. Yeah, a few of his shots did hit the tracks. He did have one shell bounce off the 430, which he didn't expect. 6,554 hit points of damage, of which 2,228 were at more than 300 meters. Most of those shot from the horseshoe. 6 hits received from the enemy. 4 of them was penetrated, 2 non-penetrations, and 720 hit points of damage blocked by armor. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 11 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, 2,188 hit points of spotting assist. Now, on a premium count, he actually made a profit of 12,026 credits from this game, even though he had to pay for consumables basically twice, because, of course, he had to 2 lots to pay out. But he did get a very nice total. When you look up here, you see how much he earned for the battle. 3,822 experience points out of this game as well. 8k combined damage. It's a huge total. So very well done. Congratulations to Jamie2006 of S3AL. He's now got his 3rd mark of excellence in the M60, which is a really good tank. It's one of the tanks that I would like to get, along with the 121B, which is another premium tank. There are a number of tanks that are really, really good at the high level, but they come with a skill requirement. You do need to be skilled to get as good as Jamie did out of that tank. It's one of those ones where you need to be absolutely certain about what you're doing and to be able to visualize the battlefield 3D-wise to actually see exactly what's going on, so you know what you can focus on and what you can concentrate on. What a great game, though. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.